hey, small video. This might stop, it might not. Ooh, this is a cool angle. Hello. This is one of the thoughts that I had while I was driving. Is that there's a lot of artists in the community that I like, that I'm in. I don't really know who they are and what they're about and what they stand for, besides some minor posts that they make on Instagram and every now and then, where I can be like, I guess they kind of do this and I guess they kind of do that. Thank God for podcasts, because some people, like, I would have no idea about their story and about who they were if they didn't, like, get on people's podcasts and stuff like that. So thank God for podcasts. I think those are such a great idea. But most artists, I don't really know who they are and what they're doing and what they stand for. And the people are looking for something more realistic. I can listen to a banging tune 5-10 times, but there is a moment in time, a portion of time, where I'm like, wow, I want to know who this person is. And I think that's where I think social media comes to play and YouTube comes to play, kind of. And that's where I'm at, is I'm letting you know who I am, what I do, and how I live. You may notice I'm on the road a lot. Fun fact, I'm on the road a lot. Because I'm constantly in a place of in-between and moving, and where I'm at, usually I'm pretty present in. So at the current moment of my life, I don't really have time to place my phone somewhere, try to get the best angle, and then record a polished video for you. Nor do I have as much time as I'd like to do a lot of video editing. So, like, even now, you may have noticed I digged in my nose for just a tad second, and I'm learning to stop that behavior. So yeah, and I mean, this is just off the cuff, off the wall stuff. It makes sense to me, because I'm like, the rawest form you're gonna get of somebody is like this. But they turned it on. But yeah, people want real, and so that's what I am here to offer. I don't know if I've got the best music on earth. It's probably inside me, who knows, but I can tell you I'm gonna be the realest that I can be. The realest me that I can be is sitting there looking at you. Who is that man? Who is that? Oh my gosh. So I just want to encourage anybody that's an artist, that's a producer, to begin to start putting your face out there. Put yourself out there just a little bit more, because people do want to see that. I know you may not feel like it, or you may not believe that, but people do want to see that. I'm a person that really likes authentic people and that really likes authenticity. I'm very much attracted to that kind of stuff. So that's stuff I want to see. And so, be real. It'd be great. It'd be really cool if you were more real than ever before. And yeah, that's what it is. So that's what I would say. I'm not a big fan of always hearing these people doing these blasted beats, and it's all good and dandy, and then I don't really know you, and then the only place that I do know you is when you're in the concert and say, everybody put your freaking hands up, and stuff like that. And some people, they show their true colors. They let me know what they're about, what time they're standing on. And some people are more active on social media than others. I try to be pretty active, but I'm not always there. I know there's some artists they're like, hey, this is what I believe right here. And it kind of like, okay, I can kind of rock with that. And then some stuff I'm like, oh, I don't agree with that, but that's really cool. And I can't judge you all the way because of some of the stuff you post, because at the end of the day, I don't know you fully. And you're not going to really know somebody fully. You're not going to know me fully unless you meet me in person and walk with me for about a week, So I think that's what I would say. This is just encouraging artists to put themselves out just a little bit more. People want to see you. I know it's easier to hide behind a mask or hide in the DJ booth, but people want to see you. They want to know who you are. And I've heard that there's a lot of kind artists out there, and I don't know them. And a side note, I think it's so important to also kind of have some purpose going on in what you're doing. There's just so many artists that are putting out so much great music, specifically in the EDM scene and specifically in dubstep and bass music. And I was like, this is great. What does this mean? What are you trying to accomplish? And everybody would want to assume and have the worst intentions, but I actually have the best intentions for people. And yeah, so there's that. Yeah, I'm sure I have more thoughts, but you know. Hey, look in the light. Oh, have a good night. Oh my God.